Did you know, from just a seemingly spent orchid flower spike, you can completely create many new baby plants? Hello, welcome to the Great Garden channel. I used to think that after the flowers faded, the orchid spike was only good for cutting off. But after an experiment, I realized, if applied correctly, that very flower spike can continue to live and develop into new, healthy orchid plants. No complicated techniques, no professional tools, just simple materials available at home and a few easy steps. And you can propagate orchids effectively by yourself. And in today's video, I will guide you in detail on how to turn one orchid flower spike into multiple new baby plants, saving costs while still ensuring healthy growth. Let's get started. In the previous video, I cut a flower spike like this, and today, I will share with you how to propagate new plants from that very spike. On each node of the flower spike, there are dormant buds like these. You should choose healthy buds to propagate. These are the points that have the potential to develop into new plants if properly stimulated and cared for. First, use a scalpel like this. Next, disinfect the blade with alcohol to ensure safety for the plant. Then, proceed to cut the flower spike. You should cut it into short segments, each containing at least one healthy dormant bud. When cutting, keep a proper distance from the bud to avoid damage, helping increase the chances of sprouting and developing into a new plant later. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. From this spike, I can obtain 3 dormant buds for propagation. Next, trim the lower part of each segment beneath the bud. At the lower part of the bud, you should cut at an angle instead of cutting straight across. This cutting method not only helps the cut dry faster and prevents water accumulation that causes rot, but also increases the contact surface with water, allowing the segment to absorb moisture and nutrients more easily during propagation, thereby improving the success rate of sprouting. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Next step, remove the protective outer layer covering the dormant bud. Do this gently and carefully to avoid damaging the inner bud. This helps wake up the dormant bud, creating better conditions for the sprout to develop, while also allowing nutrients and moisture to penetrate directly, increasing the chances of sprouting and forming new plants faster. Repeat the same process for the remaining segments. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After removing all the outer coverings of the buds, we will use garlic to stimulate them. Garlic contains natural antibacterial compounds and biological substances that can stimulate bud development, helping prevent fungal diseases and creating favorable conditions for the buds to sprout quickly into healthy plants. Next, cut a thin slice at the tip of a garlic clove to expose its essence. Then gently rub it onto each dormant bud on the spike. This action allows the compounds in garlic to directly contact the buds, helping stimulate growth, while also providing antibacterial and antifungal effects. Do you have a candle at home? Use it to seal the cut ends of the spike. Simply heat it slightly to melt the wax, then quickly dip the cut end into it. This wax layer will seal the wound, reduce water loss, and prevent bacteria and fungi from entering, thereby helping the segment retain moisture and increasing the success rate of sprouting. After that, place the segments in a dry, well-ventilated place to let them rest and stabilize after processing. While waiting, I will prepare a disinfecting solution for the plants. Use the remaining garlic, crush it thoroughly with a mortar to release the active compounds. Crushing well helps the essence dissolve better when mixed with water, increasing antibacterial effectiveness and protecting the plant during propagation. Next, add about 500 milliliters of clean water at room temperature to dilute the solution. Then, soak the segments with buds in the garlic solution for about 5 minutes. This helps disinfect the surface, prevent fungal invasion, and stimulate the buds to become more active, increasing the chances of sprouting and developing into healthy plants. After 5 minutes, gently remove the segments from the garlic solution. Let them drain, and place them in a dry, well-ventilated area to dry naturally. This step helps the surface dry out, prevents prolonged moisture, reduces the risk of fungal disease, and allows the buds to stabilize before propagation. Let them dry naturally for about 15 minutes. While waiting, I will prepare a foam block for propagation. Prepare a floral foam block, like in the video, along with a small bowl. Place the foam into the bowl, then slowly add clean water at room temperature so the foam can absorb moisture naturally. Do not press the foam into the water. Let it absorb water on its own. This ensures even moisture distribution inside, creating an ideal environment for propagating the buds, maintaining stable humidity, and supporting effective sprouting. After about 15 minutes, when the segments are completely dry, gently insert them into the moistened foam. Remember to place the angle cut facing downward in contact with the foam for better moisture absorption, and position the bud facing upward to facilitate sprout development. Insert just deep enough to keep the segment stable and upright during propagation. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Prepare a bowl like in the video, with small holes around it to improve ventilation. Then, place this bowl upside down over the bowl containing the segments to create a humid environment. Use 2 clips to secure the bowls together, ensuring a stable structure during propagation. Finally, place the setup in a dry, well-ventilated area with gentle light, avoiding direct sunlight. This helps maintain stable humidity, reduce fungal risk, and create favorable conditions for the buds to develop into new plants. After 60 days, you will start to see clear changes. The dormant buds begin to sprout, forming healthy green shoots. The shoots develop steadily. Young leaves begin to appear and expand, showing that the segments have adapted well to the propagation environment. At the same time, roots also begin to form, with small white root tips emerging and gradually growing, helping the plant absorb moisture and nutrients, creating a solid foundation for future growth. This is a sign that the propagation process has been successful, and the young plants are entering a stronger growth phase. At this point, I will prepare a pot with a thin layer of moss on top, as shown in the video, and bark underneath to provide aeration for the roots. Then, gently place the plant into the pot and proceed with planting. When planting, only secure the plant lightly, avoiding pressing too tightly to maintain airflow, allowing the roots to adapt and grow steadily in the new environment. Repeat the same process for the remaining plants. Note that you should use a small pin to keep the plant upright, preventing it from tilting or falling during the early stage when roots are not yet firmly established. Next, use rice to make a fertilizer solution for the plant. Rice contains starch along with some natural vitamins and micronutrients, helping provide gentle nutrition for the plant and supporting root development. First, prepare a cup like in the image. Add 3 tablespoons of rice into the cup. Add about 500 milliliters of clean water to dilute. Finally, stir continuously with a spoon so that the nutrients in the rice are released and fully dissolved into the water. Stir gently but long enough for the rice grains to release starch and micronutrients, creating a slightly cloudy and uniform solution. Then, use a strainer to completely remove the rice residue, keeping only the clear and pure liquid. Filtering thoroughly prevents sediment buildup, avoids clogging during use, and ensures better nutrient absorption for the plant. Next, pour this rice water solution into a spray bottle for convenient use, allowing you to easily spray evenly onto the plant or water gently and effectively. Lightly mist the newly planted orchid, focusing on the root zone, growing medium and leaf surfaces. The fine mist helps distribute the solution evenly without waterlogging, while providing necessary humidity for the plant to quickly adapt to the new environment. Gentle spraying also helps the plant absorb nutrients gradually, supports recovery, stimulates root growth, and helps leaves maintain their green, firm, and healthy condition. Result: after 4 months from a single spike with dormant buds, it is developed into a healthy and vibrant orchid pot. The leaves are dark green, thick, and glossy. The roots are white, strong, firmly attached, and absorb nutrients effectively. The plant grows steadily, entering the mature stage and preparing for the next flowering cycle. This shows that by applying the right method, you can successfully propagate from flower spikes that seem to have no value. This is clear evidence that proper care not only helps the plant survive, but also thrive sustainably over time. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the Great Garden channel, and turn on the notification bell. See you again in the next videos.